Hello everyone, welcome back. Please comment, rate, subscribe, folks. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watch, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen, folks, there's a link tree down below. Has a link to all of my social media platforms. Please go down there, follow me across all my social media platforms and talk to me because I talk back. Also down there as well as links to all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages and turn on your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Now, with that said and done and put to the side, I've come to talk to you folks today about the New York Jets. The New York Jets getting a big victory against the Bills. The New York Jets beat the Buffalo Bills 20-17, 20-17 at MetLife, and boy, you won't find somebody happier than me. I told y'all. I took the Jets to beat the Bills, and a lot of people gave me pushback, but it happened. The Jets are now 6-3. And things are looking good, man. Let me tell you something. I am so happy about this young football team continuing to fight, continuing to play to the wall. Okay, continuing to play to the wall. Even when they face adversity, even when things don't look good, even when things look like just it's all falling apart, it doesn't matter. They keep pushing, they keep playing, and they don't give up. This coaching staff, phenomenal. Phenomenal today, all right? Sulla, Albridge, the defensive play calls were great. The offensive play calling was solid as well. With LaFleur, things looked good, all right? And this is a very good Bills team. This is a Super Bowl contender. And we took it to them today, physically, all right? So, now to start the game off, all right? Things were a little rough, all right? I was watching it today with the Savages as well. Salute to all the Savages that joined me for the live game reaction, all right? But it was a little rough, okay? We started off a little rough. Braden Mann comes out, actually ends up falling on his keister as he's trying to kick the ball, which gave the Bills decent field position because the kick was so bad, right? But Diggs also came out and caught a 42-yard catch as well, which was like, whoa, because it looked like, again, this Bills offense was going to come out hot. So it's like, man, come on. You know, we got the bad kick. Diggs gets a big catch. What is going to happen next? Well, what happened next was Whitehead was able to step in front of a Josh Allen pass, catch the interception, and halt that drive, which was huge, man. Oh, that was huge for us, all right? That was really, really big for us, okay? To stop that drive that looked like it was going to, get into the end zone for them. Now, keep in mind, Josh Allen on the day, 18-34, had 205 yards throwing the ball. He had 2 interceptions. He was sacked 5 times. This Jets defense was flying around and making plays, all right? Now, Jets get the ball back. They ended up punting. Easy 3 and out. Jets offense couldn't get anything going on that first drive. And the Bills were able to answer with a touchdown. Now, keep in mind, Josh Allen was running around on the day as well, using his feet. He had 86 yards rushing. On the next drive, he comes out, gets down the field. He's able actually to break out, runs. He almost gets in. He got like right to the goal line because he grabbed the ball and he tucked it in. They reviewed it. Initially, they called it a touchdown. They reviewed it, took the touchdown off the board, said, hey, he didn't cross the goal line. But it didn't matter because they came right back out, lined up. It was a QB sneak, and he ended up getting a touchdown, which made it 7-0. 7-0 Bills up. And we were like, come on, man. We got to get on the board. This offense has got to get rolling. Jets get the ball back, and they're able to get on the board, all right? Jets end up kicking a field goal. Garrett Wilson, Zach Wilson on the drive were connecting. Garrett Wilson was 8 of 92 on the day. That was nice, man. 8 catches, 92 yards. He looked really good. You know what I'm saying? So he was looking solid as well. Zuerlein actually ended up coming out and kicking the 53-yard field goal and hitting it. On that drive as well, Zach did get dinged up. We thought that he might be done, but he popped up, got back to the sidelines, and started getting ready for the next drive. So we were all excited about that because he took a little bit of a shot, man. So things were looking good. 7-3. The Bills are still up, but we're like, okay, we got some type of offensive mojo starting to flow. Bills come out on the next drive, and Josh Allen is able to find the end zone on a 36-yard run. It was insane. He just dropped back, ran to his left, and a hole opened up, and it was him and his offensive lineman running through the hole, okay, pretty much untouched, and he just, boom, took off, scored a touchdown. It was wild. It was like, what is going on out here? What is happening, okay, at this point? That put the Bills up 14-3. And we're like, all right, come on. We got to answer. We got to answer immediately. We got to get on the board. We got to start getting into the end zone. Field goals are cool, but we got to start getting into the end zone. And the Jets were able to do that, all right? Jets got a drive going. They actually, on a 4th and 1, were able to convert to keep the drive going. And eventually, Michael Carter was able to get a 6-yard TD run, which was huge for us. Huge for us, man. It was big. That put the game 14-10. The Bills are still up, but we're on the board with a touchdown now, and we're playing with fire, all right? So things were looking good. The Bills actually did get the ball back with 32 seconds left. They tried to drive down, tried to kick a field goal, but the field goal was wide right. Bass lined up for a 55-yard field goal, didn't go. So then we go into the half, 14-10, all right? And we're excited because it's like, okay, we got some things going. The offense is looking solid, but we got to continue to push, continue to fight. You know, don't let this get away from us. Well, the Jets come out after the half, and they had a really solid drive, man. Really solid drive going. Now, this drive included a fake punt that was actually converted for a first down, which was huge for us as well. As they're continuing to drive down the field, Zach Wilson finds Braxton Berrios for a 6-yard pass, and then all of a sudden, the game stops. And we're like, what is going on around here? Why is the game stopping? And then it's announced that there's an issue with the Skycam, which is this camera that kind of floats around the field, getting all these weird directional shots for the NFL. And the wires have snapped, and we got to figure out what's going on with the Skycam. And we're like, come on, bruh. The Skycam something's wrong with that now. Now that the Jets are really starting to cook offensively, this drive looks like it's going to end up in some points, like we're going to get into the end zone. Now, keep in mind, the Skycam, this issue stopped the whole game for 12 minutes, 12 long minutes. There was an issue with this Skycam, okay? After 12 minutes, the game resumes. They put the Jets offense back out on the field, and the first thing that happened was Denzel Mims is called for a false start. Come on, bruh. Come on. He's called for a false start. Then Zach Wilson comes out. We line up again. They hike the ball. Zach Wilson drops back. Von Miller comes screaming around the right side, smacks Zach Wilson, strips him. Bills recover the strip sack fumble. And we're like, bro, come on, man. All of a sudden, the Skycam's an issue. We come back out offensively. We were looking good. Then the heat just kind of wore off, and now we get strip sack balls. Bills get the ball back. Like, come on, bro. This is crazy. Josh Allen lines up. They come out in their offense. Josh Allen drops back. He's looking for Gabe Davis. He throws the ball. Guess who's there? Sauce Gardner to pick that off. You know what I'm saying? To pick that off. This boy Sauce Gardner is something serious. Him, DJ Reed, Whitehead, all those guys are flying around crazy. But Sauce, to be such a young corner, man, he's so poised and he plays so well. He just continues to show us that he's going to be a serious threat in this league, a serious player. He's going to be one of the better corners as we continue on down this line. We're already seeing it. And again, DJ Reed played phenomenally in this game. So that got us the ball back on Buffalo's 19. They're actually able to punch that in. Wilson was able to find James Robinson for a 7-yard TD catch. That was big, man. That was big. Now, that put the Jets up 14-17. That put us up. That was huge. And again, Zach Wilson, he missed some throws. There were some guys he missed that were open. There were some throws that didn't go like we thought it should have, that were kind of off target, but he did just enough. Zach Wilson on the day was 18-25, 154 yards throwing the football, and he also had a touchdown throw as well. Now, we're up 14-17. Things are feeling good. The Bills did end up tying the game up, though. They kicked the field goal, so now it's 17-17. And we were like, all right, we got to keep pushing. This is a tough football team. They bounced back. It's tied up. Let's go. They kicked the ball off after their score. The ball ends up going out of bounds. So we're like, oh, man, we got it at the 40. We got it at the 40. Time to go. We got good field position. Jets offense couldn't do anything with it. We ended up punting. And that's when the Jets defense continued to make plays and really stepped up, all right? Now, in the past, if this was the past, the Jets would have folded. Bills would have just absolutely rolled over us and destroyed us. But this is not the past. It's a different time. This is a different team. This is a different staff. And they stepped up and handled business. Now, the Bills are trying to get a drive going. You had Jermaine Johnson come out and have a big sack where he was able to just grab Josh Allen's foot and trip him up. He fell over. You also almost had Whitehead get an interception. It went right through his hands. It was right there. And they just continued to fly around and make plays. And they eventually got the Bills offense off the field. The Bills ended up punting. That gave the Jets the ball back with 7 minutes and 53 seconds, tied up 17-17 in the fourth quarter. Okay. Now, why do I say 7 minutes and 53 seconds? This is where the Jets offense had one of the most physical statement drives that I have seen as a Jets fan. It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. 7 minutes and 53 seconds in the fourth is when we got the ball. And we gave the Bills a full, nice helping of James Robinson and Michael Carter running directly down their throats. James Robinson and Michael Carter on the day combined for 124 yards total rushing. Okay? It was a physical drive. They just beat the Bills defense up, and the Bills defense was gassed. We just handed it off time after time to each one of those guys, and they were just ripping off runs, and the Bills defense was just falling back, helpless, just getting bullied and beat up. That's exactly what happened, okay? It was crazy. We came in and we just ran them out the building and just drained the clock. Now, keep in mind, on this drive, there was a 3rd and 5 where Zach Wilson was able to hit Denzel Mims for a 12-yard gain that put us on the Bills' 6. That was a huge play and a huge catch by Denzel Mims and a big throw by Zach Wilson as well. Now, that drive did halt, all right? And we ended up, instead of getting in the end zone, we kicked a field goal, which put us up 20-17. That was huge. That drive, the physicality, it was insane, man. And we just drained the clock. Now, when we gave the ball back, now keep in mind, the Bills were blowing their timeouts, trying to stop the clock, everything. When we gave the Bills the ball back, there was 1 minute and 43 seconds left on the clock. They had no timeouts because they had blew through all of them as we physically destroyed them running the football. And now they were trying to drive down and get a score, and they couldn't get it done. Bills came out. It was a big 26-yard catch to Diggs. That was taken off the board because they were called for holding, which, by the way, they had been holding all game. I'm just keep it real with you, right? They were holding our defensive line all game. On this drive as well, we saw Bryce Huff step up, get a strip sack. That pushed their drive back to the last play. Okay, the last play, Josh Allen tries to drop back and find Gabe Davis deep down the field, and Sauce broke it up. Jets get the ball back, and we win 20-17. This was a huge W for the Jets. A huge W, man. Because it showed that we can go toe-to-toe with these guys, these upper echelon teams, and we're going to come out and handle our business. That drive, that last drive to just absolutely take the air out of the Bills. Okay, take the air out of the Bills. Physically run the ball physically down their throat. That was unbelievable, man. I'm so happy with this football team. I'm so happy to be a Jets fan. This team really showed up and showed out today. Comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. How did you folks feel about this win? What were your thoughts about Zach Wilson and the offense, the running game? How did you feel about the Jets defense, the pass rush, Sauce, DJ Reed, Whitehead? Let me know your thoughts about this coaching staff as well. Comment down below. Let's go back and forth. You folks have a good one. Peace.